God let me down. He didn't show up.
Faith in action, life in order.
Disappointed. I really thought things would turn out differently. I prayed, I hoped, I planned, and now I'm sitting here with the opposite of what I expected. Disappointment hits hardest when your heart arrives somewhere your life didn't. It makes me feel like God let me down, even though I know that absolutely cannot be true. I still feel it. Let me ask you something. If you denied yourself to follow Jesus, why does your heart still feel entitled to a storyline he never promised? I don't know. You surrendered your life to him, but you still expect him to follow your script. And when he doesn't, you call it disappointment. But it still feels like he didn't show up. Disappointment shrinks your vision. It makes you stare at what didn't happen instead of what God is still doing. Psalm 32 verse 8. I will guide you along the best pathway for your life. Not the easiest, not the most comfortable, but the best. But it hurts. Of course it does. Disappointment is grief for the version of life that you imagined. So what do I do with this feeling? Stop treating disappointment like a verdict. It's not the end of the story, it's the middle. Think about the apostles. They didn't get the life they expected either. Jesus died. Their plans collapsed. Everything looked like failure, but God was writing resurrection while they were mourning loss, right? So disappointment doesn't mean that God is done. It means God is doing something you can't see yet. It's my mind that keeps imagining the worst. You've spent years exercising the worry part of your imagination. You've rehearsed negative futures so often they feel familiar, comforting even. But negative futures are lies. So cast your mind into what a true future might look like. Lift your eyes, look up from where your help comes from. Imagine a future shaped by God's goodness, not your fears. Picture a future limitless in the endless pastures of God, a future where His faithfulness is the landscape, not your disappointment. You're not wrong for feeling disappointed, but don't let a painful moment define your destiny. Let truth stretch your imagination again. All right, I can walk with that.
Faith in action, life in order. Faith in action, life in order.